We will now work on navel center, the Manipura chakra. See, this chakra is related to confusion, constant worrying, irritation, anger. All these thought currents are centered in this chakra. If you clean all these thought currents, this chakra will be awakened. If this chakra is awakened by the initiation, this thought current patterns will be broken. Worrying, irritation, restlessness, confusion, being agitated. That is why when you get some worrying, disturbing news, you say, I can't stomach it. I can't digest it. Not in one language, in all languages all over the world, that I can't digest it, that expression is there. Because you are thinking, worrying, and stomach digestion, everything is very closely related. If you get any shocking news, disturbing news, the first part of your body which will be upset is stomach, you can see. That only first gets affected. It is very unfortunate. Worrying becomes pattern in human beings now. In India, the heart attack before 21 has become 14%. Please understand, 14% of Indians die before the age of 21 due to heart attack. It's a report just 3 days before released. 10 years before, in 2002. 2002, it was 1%. 1% of Indians below the age of 21 die in heart attack. Now it is 14%. So you understand that the main reason the researchers are saying is the lifestyle change. Worrying, stress becomes a lifestyle. Please understand, below the age of 21, people having heart attack. I am not talking about the whole, all the Indians who get heart attack. No. Below the age of 21, people who have heart attack in India. Shocking. Really shocking. The stress is becoming pattern. See, I am working with millions of people. I tell you, from my experience, something. More than your work stress, like a deadline, target, relationship, all that, you are habituated for worrying. You feel if you are not worrying, you are not performing. In my organization, continuously I work on people to separate worrying and performing. Worrying does not increase or support your performance. But I have seen these guys, just to try to pose as if they are performing, they will be constantly screaming at everybody and show that they are worried. Even if you act in front of others as if you are worried, like your boss, all bosses are always worried. Nobody knows why. And they constantly act as if they are worried. But after certain time, they forget they only started as acting. They start believing and they start living. And the delusion and illusion they created for others swallows them also over. Many times, to show you are a big guy, you would have started screaming in your office, in your house, with your team. Slowly, slowly, after a few days, even though you established you are a big guy everywhere, that screaming has become pattern in you. Agitation has become pattern in you. Being constantly irritated has become pattern in you. Even though it is not directly productive to the mission of your life, what you are supposed to achieve, it's like I get this pad to take class for all you guys. But after some time, I am so addicted to this pad, I keep it in front of my eyes, even though it is affecting my job of taking class to you. I got this to do my mission, taking class to you. After some time, I become so addicted to this pad, I just keep the pad and don't take classes. And knowing that this is affecting my mission, that is what exactly you are doing. I tell you, 99% of the things you worry about never comes true. 1% which comes true is always good for you. But I know for sure, how many hours I speak about worrying, you will not be able to break your pattern. Only by doing the proper process we can break your pattern. Otherwise, it will become like this book, How to Stop Worrying, Start Living. Till you read that book, you have 10 worries. After reading that book, you have 11th worry, how to stop worrying. That becomes 11th worry. So, I know if I just give you words, this will be like one more, how to stop worrying, start living. So I'm not going to give you words, I'm going to guide you into the system, into the process to break this pattern. I want you to know only one thing. In no way worrying is productive. If any productivity is achieved by worrying, please avoid it. Let it not come in your life. It's like a side effect of the poison. See, by steroid, sometimes you get health. But for how many days? Few days. Within next few days, you are going to have the side effect. Same way, by worrying, even if you get some effect, let it not be part of your life. See, it's like a outer conversation and inner conversation. This inner conversation only becomes worry slowly, slowly in you. That is why in the Hindu tradition, constantly repeating the divine name, I can tell you, one of the best, most powerful technique. It's called ajapa ajapa. Constant repetition. Why, you know? That purifies your whole inner conversation. You become aware of what goes on in your inner space. It is literally fixing a CCTV camera, security camera. If you fix a security camera outside your house, how anything happens, you know. It is in your awareness. Same way, fix ajapa ajapa in your inner space. That is a security camera. Anything happens in you, that worrying in your inner conversation, you will catch it. Just like CCTV protects you, ajapa ajapa protects you. Ajapa ajapa is inner CCTV. That is inner CCTV. If the thieves know that CCTV camera is there, they don't go there. Same way, if your mind knows you are established in ajapa ajapa, it doesn't send virus thoughts. It doesn't send worrying patterns. The inner conversation becomes pure and you are established in the truth. Start writing all the thoughts that are coming up for you right now. Everything which comes up, start writing. Don't analyze or judge the thoughts as good or bad. Just pen down whatever comes up. Write down all the things you worry about in your life. Write down besides each worry the emotions that the worry causes and the impact that worry has on you and others around you. Answer these 4 questions elaborately. Sometimes even one insight can completely change your whole perspective and vision about life. It's like whatever I am giving in satsang is more like a pure science. What I am giving it to you specifically is applied science. Come on.
So
Now I want you to answer the fourth question.
okay. Fourth question is confusion, irritation, and restlessness.
No. Each worry, the emotions that the worry causes, and the impact that worry has on you and others around you.
Okay. So the main worry is I'm in US and my parents and my in-laws are in India. So I don't want to come and settle here in India. I want to enjoy whatever the life in US, and at the same time I want to be here with my parents and in-laws when they suffer, which I'm not able to do being in US. So that put me under the emotion connected to it is confusion. Am I going to settle there or am I going to settle here? I don't know. I'm not able to come to any answer. So that's the one thing. Second thing, with my job, with my boss, it's always a rat race. I have to prove every minute. I have to work and I have to think all the time that I am up to his expectation. So I work crazy. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I listen Suprabhatam and check my Outlook email. So I will do that all the time. I won't stop. Even, my first worry I pen down is like, I haven't checked my emails for last 6 days. How am I going to manage after this 21 days, when I go back? So that's my first worry I pen down. So that put me into a lot of irritation. That's the emotion attached. The next one is about the kids, they are in...
Finally this worry, did it make you productive?
No, it's not. When I think of this, I have to meet up to his expectation all the time. I make more errors and, he's scolding me all the time. So that's what is happening. And I really don't know how to stop
The
that
impact of this on others, you are able to see.
Yes. So the day I get scolding from my boss, I show it on my husband. So that's what happens.
I know. No, it's true. See, it's like your boss vomits on you. You come and vomit on your wife. Your wife goes and vomits on the kids. Kids go and vomit on the pet. Pet comes and bites you. That's all. It's a cycle. No, this is what is the karma chakra. Nobody is breaking it. And I am telling you from working with thousands of people very closely with their mental setup, the torturing atmosphere in the office leads to extramarital affairs in so many ways. See, when you are all around surrounded by people who are torturing you, even if one person is not torturing you, you feel that as a love. You don't need really love from that person if he is not capable of torturing you. The soft corner starts developing. Families break. So many things start happening just because of the stress in the workplace. Human beings can't handle constant stress unless they are with enlightened being. If you are with enlightened being, he knows how to lubricate you and make you function. With ordinary boss, what he will do? He can only vomit. Then, as I said, you come and vomit on your husband. Husband vomits on kids. Kids vomit on pet. Pet comes and bites you. And the circle is complete. One chakra. That is one more chakra called Ori Manipuraka chakra.